Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive JT. We have Randall here today with another mod for his Jeep Gladiator Mojave. But before we get to that, there was a question on the channel about the windshield wiper mod that he did. He changed out the windshield wipers to put out fire hydrant style water flow. Well, maybe not quite that much. But the question was, does he still like it and how's it doing? So what better way to answer that than to ask Randall himself? So what do you think?
It's kind of qualified a little bit. There is a certain cost involved. I like the way that there's not water going over the top of the truck. It pretty much goes only where you need it to, which is pretty good. I did have an issue with, on this one, the back hole right back in here wasn't there. On the other hand, a safety pin opened up, took care of that, and it is now there and it works great. I mean, it's not like it was a hard fix. But since the water stays pretty much on the windshield, yeah, I like that a lot better. Would I do it again? Yeah. Is it cheap? No. But, you know, it's one of those, but I like it better than spraying from here, because a lot of water just went up over the top.
And speaking of that, in case you haven't seen that video, and I don't know why you wouldn't, but what he's done is relocated the flow of water. Instead of shooting out from the holes here, it shoots directly out of the windshield wiper blade itself.
It goes through this little hose, and then there's little holes, about half a dozen little holes on each of these blades, and the water just sprays out those and goes back and forth.
Right. And I will say, from what I remember, it is a heck of a lot of water that comes out. All right, now today, as I mentioned, we do have another mod. I don't know what this is yet, so we're gonna unbox it. It is sitting right down here, so take it away. What do you have?
Okay, it's purely for decoration, kind of like the little handprints on the mirrors. This is purely for decoration. It goes on the rear windows, and all it is just a piece of aluminum plate.
Oh, wow.
It's going to sit right in here.
Okay.
This is one of those incredibly complex installs, because you wash the window real good, you peel the tape, and you stick. I mean, it's not complex at all, but it will darken this a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of like the little flags down here. It's a political statement, but it's a fairly subtle one. It does kind of shield a little bit back there, but mainly it's just for looks.
Gotcha.
And like I say, it'll just fits right in. It just fits right in.
Well, and the good thing about these, you know, my favorite mods are the ones that are either bolt-on or the ones that you do not have to permanently change your vehicle. Obviously, with the double-sided tape, clean the window well, stick it on there, and you're done. If you don't like it or you want to change it someday, pretty simple to do. So, first step for this would be to
clean the windows.
Clean the windows. Okay, you can see the windows clean. Now it's time to peel, and Randall goes all out. You notice he's got basically a buck knife. So be afraid, adhesive tape. Be very afraid. Real quick, while Randall puts the other side on, and then we're gonna have a look. Randall came across the product. It's called Streak Free Mist by Turtle Wax, Slick Glass. And it's a bug and rain repellent because it provides a slick surface, if you will, once you put it on the windows. Now, I am not sponsored by these people, but I'm always willing, so, you know, email me. But anyway, Randall says this works really good. Always looking for things to keep dirt and bugs and whatever off of your windows and your windshield. So just something to check out if you're interested. Okay, got them on both sides. You guys can see what it looks like. Let me get out of the light. There you go. And here's the view from the inside. Pretty neat. I think it's pretty cool myself. I dig it. I like it. And again, you can't beat the install. I mean, double-sided taped on. Now, one thing I was just talking to Randall about is the cleaning of them. Because if you look, of course, you can see it has holes in it. And obviously, if there's any dirt that's going to get in, and I'm sure it will, you'll be able to see some of it maybe behind the holes. I don't know. We'll have to get an update from Randall later on. But as Randall mentioned, you can just go ahead and pop it off, clean the glass if you want, and put it back on, because it is just a sticky tape.
Just do this. If you don't like it, just pop it off and throw it away. These things are 30 bucks for the pair. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
but you can come in like this. You can clean it. From the inside, I don't think you're going to see that much because it's pretty dark. I mean, the glass is tinted. This is tinted, so if something gets between the metal and the glass, I'm not too worried about that. If it bugs you from the outside, just come along, clean it, and yeah, it'll take a little bit extra time as opposed to just doing this.
Right.
But it's still not going to take. It's not like it's a career. So we are curious to see how they do.
Right. So that's it. Pretty simple install. You can't beat a peel and stick, in my opinion. And I do like it. I think it looks pretty cool. There will be a link down below if you guys want to check them out. Randall is, as mentioned, about 30 bucks for this. I'm curious, do they come in other colors or all only in black? Did you notice?
It's just like the original Ford. Any color you want as long as it's black.
Gotcha. So sounds like you'd have to get black. Anyway, just wanted to get on, show a quick install of a pretty neat little mod. I hadn't seen this before myself. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Mod Driven, all about the Honda Civic, and Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? And while you're at it, smash the subscribe button here too.
And watch the Tacoma channel for upcoming changes.
Thanks for watching. Bye.